A new report recently came out providing some more context to what's going on with Cody Rhodes. So we'll take a look at that. We'll also see what's going on with the newly confirmed WWE UK show, Raw roster report, and more. Starting things off with everything related to the WWE Premium Live event that will be hosted by the United Kingdom later this summer. It's been rumored for a few months now that the UK will be hosting this major WWE event, but everyone was waiting on the official confirmation from WWE themselves. Well, that official confirmation has arrived. The official WWE statement confirmed the previously rumored date of September 3rd, and they had this to say: Principality Stadium is the perfect place for a major event, hosting our amazing fans from Wales throughout all of Europe and around the world. The weekend will be filled with a variety of WWE experiences that we believe will leave a lasting memory on par with SummerSlam at Wembley Stadium in 1992. This is set to be the perfect addition to a huge year of sport, entertainment, and culture in Wales that will attract people from across the globe to experience what our country has to offer." End quote. The Principality Stadium manager also released a statement and talked about how happy he was that WWE selected their stadium. The Principality Stadium is the biggest stadium that Wales has to offer and can sit up to 74,000 fans. It was also announced that a new WWE record was broken with this event. There was over 60,000 pre-registration for the tickets only 24 hours after it was announced. That's more registrations in a 24-hour period than any WrestleMania or big WWE event in history. It's been 30 years since WWE has done a show in the UK of this magnitude, and it's clear that the fans are pretty excited. It appears to be on a good pace to potentially sell out. So, if WWE does plan to fill out all those seats, or as many as possible, you're looking at a potential crowd of 70,000. Basically another WrestleMania-sized crowd. So SummerSlam will be on July 30th, a bit earlier than usual, but that's done on purpose because it will leave them a few weeks to build up to this UK event on September 3rd. Now obviously, everyone expects the UK-born stars to play huge roles in this big return show to their hometown. Fans have already been talking about the type of reaction superstars like Becky Lynch could get from this massive UK crowd. Which also leads everyone to wonder about the main event of the show. Assuming Roman Reigns is still the unified champion by September, that means he'll most likely be one half of that main event. But what about the other half of the main event? Well, everyone believes that Drew McIntyre is one of the biggest remaining threats to Roman Reigns' WWE title. So what if WWE spends the next few months really prepping Drew McIntyre up to be that massive challenger for Roman Reigns at this WrestleMania-sized UK show? Drew being the one to take that main event spot with Roman at this show makes perfect sense. Drew McIntyre was set to have his WrestleMania moment back in 2020 by defeating Brock Lesnar in front of 70,000 fans. But things didn't end up going down like that. Drew McIntyre still defeated Brock Lesnar, but it took place in front of 0 live fans. Drew's second WWE title reign also took place with no fans being present. So, despite the fact that he is a 2-time champion, it just feels like Drew McIntyre still owed a big moment that he was robbed of due to the events of 2020. So Drew McIntyre walking out in front of a massive hometown crowd to attempt to put an end to Roman's long title reign would be quite the main event for this massive UK event. If you're ever gonna do Drew McIntyre vs Roman Reigns, that appears to be the perfect event to make it happen. But we'll have to wait and see what direction they plan to take the main event for that event. A big question everyone has been asking about Cody Rhodes over the last few weeks is, why is he using all these banned WWE words and getting away with it? Well, reports claim that Cody's usage of strictly banned words and terms such as wrestler, belt, and almost swearing are actually parts of the script. Cody has been given clearance to use these words, and it's a part of his character and story. Reports claim that the story with his character is supposed to be that since he's been with AEW and all these other promotions over the last 6 years, his terminology is a bit different, and he's trying to get used to the WWE language again. So if you continue to see Cody use some of these banned terms and more over the next few weeks, it's nothing to do with him trying to be different, defiant, or anything like that. It's simply part of the script and character at the moment. As far as the latest with Cody Rhodes, he'll be continuing his feud with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania Backlash, but after that, sky's the limit. Fans fully expect to have Cody Rhodes to go on a run of having high-profile feuds until he finally works his way up to the top to earn a title match against Roman Reigns. Cody even hinted at the path himself during his Raw Return promo, so that may be the journey we see him go through during this run. Another report also surfaced from PW Insider that is allegedly the internal roster of how the Raw roster is ranked within the company. So we'll take a quick look at that and what it can mean for the superstars that are on top of this reported internal roster list. For the men's division, the top babyfaces are allegedly Bobby Lashley as number 1, Cody Rhodes at number 2, and AJ Styles at number 3. The top heels are Seth Rollins at number 1, Kevin Owens at 2, and Edge's faction with Damian Priest at 3. For the Raw women's division, the top babyfaces are Bianca Belair at 1, Alexa Bliss at 2, and Rhea Ripley at 3. While the top heels are Becky Lynch at 1, followed by Carmella and Zelina Vega. Of course, if you're top 3 in any of those categories, probably a good sign that you will be treated as a priority in the immediate future on Raw. But out of these names on these lists, there's only one superstar who is inactive, and that's Alexa Bliss. Alexa hasn't physically appeared on Raw since September, so for someone to be gone for so long and still be listed as the number 2 babyface in the entire Raw women's division, right behind the current champion, was quite surprising. The list doesn't mean anything and could be changed at any week, but some fans are hoping that this is a potential sign that there are some huge plans set in place for Alexa Bliss when she's ready to return. It appears to be a recent list as well, because it has Cody ranked as the second top babyface on the Raw roster, and he's only been back for a few weeks. So if Alexa Bliss is ranked at number 2 on the recent list, it's probably a good sign that they do intend on using her in a big way on Raw. But the fact that the current champion, Bianca Belair, is the top babyface, it just seems unlikely that they would put their 2 top babyfaces on the Raw women's division against each other. So maybe Alexa returns for a non-title match against one of the top 2 heels, or maybe she teams up with another babyface in the women's tag team division. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.